Minimum
Effort.
Minimum
Effort.
Minimum effort. Minimum
Effort.
Welcome back to Cold Fear Rave Fire. I almost forgot the name of the game already.
You made me doubt. Didn't I pick up a... Oh no, that's this room that I picked up the key.
So you brought up the whole like survival tropes that in World.
Yeah, so you know, if you're in a survival game, you obviously check everyone's locker for you check toilets, you check everywhere for the fraction that somebody will have put a band-aid somewhere. But so that begs the question now: if you ever get into like the haunted house situation where you need supplies, is that going to reflect on your life? Or are you going to be like, maybe if I check in between the sheets, somebody will put the key that'll open the glass orb that'll give me 2 bullets and a band-aid?
See, that always bothered me about like video games and stuff like that, is the fact that like for some reason you've never been on this ship or anything like that, right? And yet you know exactly what certain things do for what. Like if you get a valve, you know exactly where that valve is supposed to go and how to take care of certain things.
It's locked.
Never understood that. Especially in Resident Evil games, because Resident Evil games has the even more, it's a puzzle. And yet somehow you know that this is for a puzzle, even though you've never been there.
It's dumb, but I am glad for it, specifically because I would hate to have to play a game or play through a game a second time where I know I need this item for a puzzle, but I have to go to the puzzle first and go, oh, I need like a square-shaped crank. I know where it is. It's back there. And while realistic, but that's the getting away from the point. That's why those concepts don't work in like D&D, because there's so many options for you to take.
Yeah.
Whereas you have to go by the logic. Not gun. Logic of what the game makers wanted. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Wait, is that door? No. What does this say?
Yeah.
Galley. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, see, like, why does it have to be specifically those things? Like, why can't you just find an object that, like, fits to the parameters, for the most part, of, like, you need a square lever. Okay, just find something that has squarish that'll fit on there and make it work.
Mm-hmm. Did he open the door? Like, I know you weren't looking, but
Nope, always looking at
I
you.
walked by, and the door just opened, and he fell on me. And I'm like, did he? He's headless. What happened there?
It's like
But yeah.
every horror movie that has, like, the dead guy that's, like, propped up just enough for a person to walk by and then just happens to fall out.
Who put him in there?
Jason. See, that's the thing, is, like, nobody realizes, like, Jason or like, any of the serial killers are actually, like, pranksters. Like, they're like, you know, it'd be really good is if I put the body up just right. So as soon as they walk by, oh, got scared. Because it's not just about killing the people, it's about psychologically messing with them.
I don't like how that comes to a point. What?
Okay.
Porque.
Yeah, it's butter.
What?
You never seen the parquet commercials?
Oh, that sounds familiar, but no. I don't
Yeah.
want to be out here again.
It's, oh, I'm just getting
What?
seasick from watching. I'm telling you, man, maybe he's seasick. Like, that's the reason why you're getting damaged. It's like, he's like, ugh.
Did that wave hurt me? Am I being shot? I am being shot.
I thought I saw something on the bottom.
The man over there is shooting me.
Maybe you can see it.
There's no goddamn. I can just see like his muzzle flashes.
Is he alive or is he just from the waves?
Dead.
Doesn't matter either way.
I don't know about barrels.
Why are these people holding these notes?
Documents. Standard regulations for storage of explosive chemicals are not being followed. Neither are supply ships, nor on the drilling platform itself. If you can see barrels lying about, they're not tied down. I ask you to exercise your authority to remedy the situation. I know that these barrels can be extremely effective against our enemies. Who would write this?
Look, I know if we have enemies, if we shot these barrels, it'd be really effective against them, but that's just hypothetical.
That's assuming you're getting overrun in the first place, because it's not like you're... Oh, anyways, therefore enemies using those weapons, I would criticize their position with you. Using an explosive on a ship is never just really generally a good idea when you're defending that ship. What were we talking about?
I have no idea anymore.
Just wasting ammo, trying to hit a guy who I can't see with a light I can't see. What in there? Oh, there he is.
I just imagine this guy like just walking across this place, just bang, 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 just walking and firing blindly.
Getting shot, just taking the hits.
Like that would freak me out the most.
I'm a terrifying man.
I don't understand. He's only wearing a life vest. How is he taking these hits? He's just walking towards me. Tell my wife and kids I love them.
See, here's one of the monsters. It's got like... Never mind. I think I blew that man up with the explosive barrel. Never mind. I think I did that. Never mind.
So cool. You're just justifying what you did. Like, no, this is clearly a monster with third-degree burns.
Imagine if that's what you saw in the report. He comes back alone. He's like, "What happened out there?" It's in my written report.
They were monsters.
They were monsters, and they're on the Russian ship. And they were all scared of them, so they kept shooting at me first. I waited until they shot at me first, and then I took them out. I had to self-defense. One defense. Just headshots.
I cut off their hands, too, so there's no identifying...
There's no goddamn point for me to come over here.
Sure there was! To murder somebody!
Oh wait, the stairs down. Cool.
Like, at least with Resident Evil 4... you knew that they were also monsters besides villagers.
Boom.
Jesus Christ.
Boom.
He was alive!
I think that was just, you know, rocking back and forth.
Sure. Whatever's gonna help him sleep at night.
What about monsters? Not me.
I'm just imagining him like running around. I'm trying to rescue you! Bang!
See, they're either speaking Russian and he knows it because he can read it.
Yeah, exactly!
But, like, I think at some point you should be like, "Yo, put your gun down, bro." And if the monsters are over the ship, how come I haven't seen them yet?
That's what I'm saying. I think you're the monster the entire time.
That's another movie trope. Nice roll, dude.
Nice shot, dude.
I'm shooting you in the dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're definitely the monster there.
Excuse me. Get rid of that.
Just to make sure he doesn't get up again.
I don't want them to become monsters and get up. Good. I didn't need that, but great. Glad I used the health pack. Glad it didn't give me an option like, "Hey, do you want to use the health pack? These are limited. There's not a lot of these." Anyways.
So you said that's another trope.
Yeah, just... the monsters are never at the front door waiting. They're just conveniently hidden away. So that once you do some arbitrary thing, like get too far deep, then they pop out the doors.
Yep. That hasn't happened yet. Which makes me really believe that this is all psyche thing. It's like, oh, I saw monsters. I saw that furry that was laying on the table.
And then the U.S. came. The United States came to help. This looks like the wrong way. How the... Glad
I don't
you
know
know.
why I'm walking this way. It looks the wrong way.
Glad you know. I'd
He
love
just,
to be
like, starts
clued
going-
in earlier.
Starts going warmer, warmer.
Colder, colder.
Cold fear.
You got it, person controlling me. Oh, that person looks alive. I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
That's not something you would normally say as a...
You're right, he has to shoot first. Dead.
Didn't even shoot you!
Startled me.
It was clearly 5 seconds after he made that jump scare before you shot him in the head.
The course will still find me innocent.
Okay, so...
What story does he have for you? Where does that come from?
So, okay. This game would have been interesting if, like, they had, like, the fake bodies for you to blow their heads off and stuff like that to make you waste ammo. So it's like you're more conservative with your ammunition usage. Except that's not the case here. You can blow through everybody's brains, whether they're alive or not, and still get ammunition and be fine. See? Oh my god, there's blood splatter on your screen.
That man may have been alive.
Da, da, da.
How did my teammates get so far in here without, like, you know...
Great, Fox did this.
Now, because I've discovered a teammate, the monsters will come.
His head was not attached on, right?
Nope. Now I gotta find the radio room. Can I take his ammo? I gotta treat everyone as, you know, ammo dispensers.
Help me! Holy!
His head came off. Why was he still attacking?
Oh, that's a reflex and not, like, an indication of where things are gonna go. Excuse me, sir.
Damn. At first,
Excuse
I thought
me,
the
monster.
Guy, at first, I thought the guy that was crawling on the ground was gonna be the monster until like the monster actually came by and killed him.
Did they open the door after me and just come in later, or... Yeah, I don't have to go back.
Oh yeah, shoot it.
Nope.
I'm glad they introduced that mechanic in there for you to not do it any time again.
Do you want to save? What?
Do
yes.
you?
Yes, I do. I don't remember hitting a save point. We'll save over this. I don't care.
Whatever.
Is it just random save points, like once you hit a spot?
Would that just be the case?
Oh my god, it is. I was wondering, because we haven't found any. Well, you know, it's getting late in the episode, so what I'm gonna do,
Oh, shoot
watch
again.
this man die. See, like, where did the monsters come from? Oh, I can participate! I helped you, dude!
About to say. You got it again.
Gotta take the heads off. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
a reflex, it was a reflex. So I picked up a diary page earlier. You gonna do this one?
Not on exocyllin fiction.
I expected nothing less.
We have deliberately infected and observed over 300 subjects,
Why?
including dogs, apes, orcas,
Why?
and human beings.
Why?
Those subjects have been placed under permanent biometric surveillance and dissected to accurately chart the growth of the exocell organism and help us learn how to control the process. Infection and change.
It's a weird header because there's no spacing.
Yeah.
And
The time it takes an infected individual to mutate depends on 2 factors. how long it takes the exocell to get the tendril into the victim's brain, and the infected body's natural resistance. At present, we have no way of knowing how long the complete process takes for a given individual, since body mass, height, and age seem to be illegal requirements. Any individual infected by an exocell should thus be given the antidote as quickly as possible. If no antidote is available, the host brain must be destroyed. And I mean destroyed, to prevent the subject from becoming inactive and potentially contaminating host. Indeed, the exocell seems to be able to reanimate the brain that has been clinically dead for several days.
See, shot him in the head. See, I was right all along. Go away. Shoot him in the head. It's through another body. The body's protecting it!
There it goes.
Anyways,
That lucky shot.
so since we saved there, I think we can call it.
Yeah, we'll call it. This game is
We may come back. I don't know.
something.
We may come back.
Maybe. Maybe one day. Alright, guys.
Bye.
Bye.